I personally have been pushed really hard to do things differently on this record than I have in the past, which is good. It's challenging. I've been kind of forced to rethink the way that I've written a lot of parts. I kind of ended up sitting down to start tracking and ended up scrapping a lot of what I had written originally and kind of working from scratch with somebody with a little bit more direction than I'm used to using. It's been fun. Actually, it's definitely been a hard experience for me to kind of work outside of my own little bubble. It doesn't have as many solos as other records, but it's very, I think a lot of the parts have been a little bit more technical and fun. Technical and fun. A lot of it will be fun to play live. It's kind of also the way that we've operated in the past is when the record comes out, we'll have songs that we've picked and we've talked to people who've kind of helped us pick songs that they think are going to work the best for singles or for whatever, but a lot of the records that we put out, we kind of let fan response dictate what songs end up being the live song. We really have been physically spread out a lot during this writing. Anthony and I live in Nashville, Nick's in New York, and Chris is in California, so a lot of it was files being passed around. And in this writing process also, I had a baby, Anthony was doing solo tours, so we were kind of all busy doing our own things. There was a lot of files being passed around where we would get familiar with stuff. We spent a week in Tehachapi getting together and hashing out a batch of about 5 or 6 songs where we kind of laid out some groundwork, and then the second batch we kind of hashed out when we got into the studio for the first week before we were actually tracking. So, we've always sort of worked off of ideas from Anthony, kind of really putting a lot of faith in the producer and working together with him to do the stuff. But yeah, getting together once we'd had files passed around, everyone had a chance to kind of live with them a little bit and stay with them and kind of develop ideas, and then once we get in again, it's kind of just, you have your ideas, now let's put something down. So this will be a nice change moving forward.